let's have a quick look at what might be next for gold. So we have taken all the highs that we have had on gold. So we're at all-time highs. Okay, so I am looking for a pullback, right? So I'm looking for gold to drop at least 300 pips. Okay, now obviously that may not happen, but that's kind of what I want to see for continuation high prices. I do believe that we will get up to this 2500 level. Okay, I think that's what's next for gold. What I want to see is I want to see gold come back down to the high of yesterday around this 2440, 2430. Okay, that brings us down to somewhere inside of this range. What I think I want to see is if we take yesterday's high and just bring it down to the body candle there, just measure that wick. Okay, and I want to see where that midpoint comes in at. So there we go, 2431. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for gold to come back down into. Okay, so it is Wednesday today, which is the middle of the week, right? So that's why I'm kind of expecting a pullback. Okay, now we want to see what we get in London or New York, right? Timing is important. So that's the level there on a 15-minute chart. Okay, that is 2432. Now let's just see, does that kind of align with anything else? So that kind of rebalances this massive wick that we've had. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of the level that I'm looking for. Okay. Obviously we may not get that, but that's where I would be looking for the market to now head down to. We do need to rebalance this market, so I'm not looking for any longs unless we get down to that level down there, and then I will reassess. Now I want to see what happens in New York session. I want to see what happens in London session. Okay, for short entries down to that level there. Doesn't mean I'm going to short right now. I want to see a short setup in London or New York. Okay, so what I will do now, what I typically do is now as the market trades, so maybe when London trades, I will have a look at London's movement to try and align a projected target down to this level that I've marked. This is just my indicative target, right? It's my indicative target based on what I've shown you on the daily charts, but I'll need to see how London trades, and then I'll take some more measurements to kind of see, do I get any other targets at this level that can confirm my thinking. I'll look at what New York does and kind of see, okay, how has New York traded? Can I use anything in New York to calculate a target to the downside that aligns with this level? Okay, so that's kind of what I will do. Which is why I need to see how does London trade, how does New York trade. I'm still looking for this level to be hit from the earlier analysis performed. Okay, I did take a short already that I've posted on Twitter, okay, from the initial Asia session, but I do feel that this will get hit as well, okay, and then we might get a pullback into London, maybe into this gap here. London may even take out the high of Asia, okay, but what I'm saying is I'll need to see how the day evolves to then determine where I think we are headed, but I do want to see at least a 300 pip move. Okay, so we're kind of in this 2470 territory. I want to see us get down to this 2430 territory. Then what I really want to see is some longs setups. Maybe not today, possibly tomorrow or Friday. Okay, if we're back up to 2500, we may not get that. We may continue to go down, and we may see evidence of lower prices, a greater pullback. Okay, now I may even refine this as London trades. For example, I'll look at how London trades, how New York trades, and this might be the level, okay, that I may target. So it all depends how the day evolves. Just because I've calculated this early on as the level doesn't mean we will stick with that. Let's have a look at what the hourly is showing. So that is a reasonable, I mean, that is the hourly order block. To me, that is a reasonable level to target in terms of a pullback. So I'm going to be watching what London and New York does to further confirm my thinking of this region for where I believe we are headed. Okay, so monitor price, learn from what I'm saying here, and let's see how the market behaves. I will now talk with you in a future video.